terror attack. In the wake of the devastating terrorist attack in Pahalgam that claimed 28 lives, the Indian government has issued a strict 48-hour deadline for all Pakistani nationals to leave the country. The United States on Friday abruptly paused the cancellation of student visas issued to international students. According to reports, more than 1,500 student visas have been called so far, according to news reports, and it was not immediately clear what happens to those students who left the country after their visas were revoked. More than 400 illegal immigrants were arrested in Ahmedabad and over 100 in Surat during a pre-dawn crackdown on Friday night to Saturday morning. The houses of 5 terrorists across Jammu and Kashmir were destroyed late on Friday, just days after a brazen terror attack in Pahalgam. Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif said that Islamabad is ready for neutral investigation into the terror attack, taking it to the account of many innocent lives involved in this tension between India and Pakistan. Shiromani Akali Dal Amritsar President Simranjeet Singh Mann has written letters concerning over the people of Punjab. He's appealed to various organizations. The subject included the people of Punjab being a broader state will be the first victims if the war comes in effect. The letter lays impact of nuclear weapons destroying Punjab and the people of Punjab being prone to the border. The letter appeals for no usage of nuclear weapons if warlike reasons persist. Members of the Indian community in the United Kingdom hold a strong protest outside the Pakistan High Commission in London condemning the recent terror attack. The Requiem Mass of Pope Francis takes place with the main service starting at 10 a.m. according to local time in Rome. In the wake of the recent terror attack and as part of intensified efforts to curb terrorism and its ecosystem, Anantnag police, in close collaboration with the Army, CRPF and other security forces, have launched extensive search and cordon operations across the district. Colonel Taimur Rahat, whose defense attached at Pakistan's mission in the United Kingdom, sparked outrage on Friday after he was filmed making a throat-slitting gesture towards Indian protesters outside the Pakistan High Commission in London. Following the deadly terror attack, India took a firm step by announcing the suspension of the Indus Waters Treaty. While addressing a public gathering in Sukkur on Friday, Bilawal Bhutto Zardari of Pakistan stated that just as the PPP did not approve a controversial canal project without consensus, Pakistanis will stand united and give a resounding response to Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's aggression on the Indus River. After the closure of the Pakistani airspace for Indian carriers, the Director General of Civil Aviation issued a set of advisory guidelines to airlines to ensure effective passenger handling. Protests erupted across Balochistan and parts of Karachi following allegations of torture and mistreatment of the detained Baloch Yakcheti community leaders by Pakistani authorities. Union Minister of Industry and Supply Piyush Goyal highlighted the success of a skill development and job centre in Mumbai's Kandivali, which has facilitated 12,400 job placements in just 6 months of its being in operation. Uttarakhand Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami directed the seated officials to identify the Pakistani citizens residing in the state and start the process of sending them back with immediate effect. 2 security personnel sustained minor injuries in separate incidents involving IED blasts in Bijapur district of Chhattisgarh. The Rashtriya Janata Dal or RJD put up posters in Patna, Bihar, criticizing Prime Minister Narendra Modi's recent Bihar visit, saying that while the country mourns, the PM is taking out an election rally. In a display of outrage following the Pahalgam terror attack, thousands from the Indian community gathered at Melbourne's Federation Square on Saturday to protest against Pakistan-backed terrorism. A massive fire broke out at a handicraft and chemical factory in Rajasthan's Jodhpur on Saturday, causing extensive property damage. The US has recorded 884 confirmed cases of measles so far this year, representing a significant surge compared to last year's figures. The Uttar Pradesh government has set an ambitious target of tripling its export by 2030 as the ongoing tariff war between the United States and China has provided an opportunity for the state. Government issues advisory to media channels to refrain from live coverage of defense operations. agencies issue list of 14 local terrorists in Jammu and Kashmir amid the ongoing Pahalgam terror attack probe. Indian Finance Minister speaks with Pakistan's Deputy Prime Minister, urges restraint amid India-Pakistan tensions. PM Modi said that a befitting reply will be given, says Union Minister JP Nadda over the Pahalgam attack. Uttarakhand Chief Secretary Anand Bardhan visits Kedarnath Dham to inspect the ongoing preparations and arrangements for the upcoming Char Dham Yatra. A high-impact panel discussion on strengthening mental health systems for youths, prevention, support and policy action held at the World Health Summit regional meeting at Bharat Mandapam, Pragati Maidan, New Delhi, to chart out a roadmap for more inclusive, accessible and youth-led mental health systems in India. Expressing solidarity with the victims of the brutal terrorist attack in Pahalgam, Samajwadi Party Chief Akhilesh Yadav said that the central government should take concrete steps to respond to Pakistan and hoped that there would be no security lapses in the future. Pakistan's Defence Minister Khwaja Asif has warned that any attack by India could trigger an all-out war between the two nuclear-armed neighbours as tensions continue to rise following the deadly terror attack. Himachal Pradesh CM Sukhu congratulates SDRF for securing first position in national competitions. Punjab Police and BSF recovered drone, ammunition and narcotics from border in joint operation. According to reports, premiumization in India auto sector will fuel sustained growth for component suppliers. Demonstrators gathered near the Pakistani embassy in Kathmandu on Saturday to protest the terrorist attack. The Department of Fisheries will unveil Rs 255 crores worth of fisheries projects on April 28th in Mumbai. The Assam government begins a crackdown on individuals posting controversial content on their social media accounts amid heightened tensions and security concerns in the wake of the terrorist attack. Kailash Mansarovar Yatra set to resume in June 2025 after 3-year hiatus. Protests erupted across Balochistan and parts of Karachi following allegations of torture and mistreatment of the detained BYC leaders by Pakistani authorities. Union Agriculture Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan said that New India is emerging. Addressing the public at the Rozgar Mela in Bhopal, Chauhan reaffirmed that the vision of Viksit Bharat will be completed by 2047. A massive explosion took place in a firecracker factory in Deoband, Saharanpur, UP, in which many people are feared dead. There were about 9 people in the factory at the time of the incident. An accident on the Delhi-Mumbai Expressway in Haryana left 7 sanitation workers dead and 2 others seriously injured. The victims included 6 women and 1 man. The tragic incident occurred in the morning when a speeding pickup truck struck a group of workers engaged in cleaning the expressway. Hospitals are asked to remain alert ahead of border tension in Jammu and Kashmir. Announcements are made from the Gurudwara near the Atari border stating that BSF officials have instructed that if any crops are still remaining beyond the fencing area, they should be harvested within the next 2 days.